So Kieron, probably goes without saying that you're a very disappointed coach this afternoon.
Yeah, I think first thing is to apologise to the fans for that performance. That's just totally not acceptable, shambolic at times, and our own worst enemies were the same. You know, particularly the last 20 minutes against York on Monday, and we've not got out to that cycle, and we've backed it up with another poor performance, and we're just giving team too much ball, we're giving them too much possession, and we're knocking off in the wrong areas. And in this game, you get what you deserved, and we didn't deserve any points today.
That's the second game in a row we've ended up on the wrong end of a tight game. Are you frustrated and disappointed with that aspect of the thing?
Not really. I'm frustrated with individuals and the team that from going from -12 to 0, we controlled the ball, we built pressure, we were ruthless in what we did, we worked hard for each other, and we've kind of flipped that on the head the last couple of games. I don't know what's happened from Friday to Sunday, and that York game in between it, but we're not doing the things that have got us to where we are. What's got us back on, moving forward. We're going backwards here, and we need to break that cycle, and that starts with us as individuals and as a group. And there's some real basic errors just being made out there, and just not rugby smart stuff, and we've got to smarten up in those areas.
Went 6 up through Danny Crown's trial with about 10 to go. Are you disappointed that we didn't go on with game management wise to go and see that game out from there?
Definitely. We've got some major issues with catching kickoffs at the moment. It's been a bit of a story all season. Everyone looks like they're frightened to death to put a name on it, and we score a try, then we come up with an error off the back of it. We're not going a positive with a positive. We kind of go a positive with a negative, or back a negative up with a negative, and again it's breaking that cycle. We have to be better. There's no excuses. It's not good enough from us, and we need to put things right again this week, because next week's game is not going to be any easier.
A lot of penalties and errors in that second half. Was that ultimately one of the reasons for our downfall this afternoon?
Yeah, there's a couple of dubious calls there, I think, but that comes from just the energy we're wasting when giving the ball away. You complete at 50% first half and probably about 42% second half. That's just going to sap us full of energy, and when you get sapped full of energy, you stop tying in, you get loose with your arm, and you struggle to control the ruck, and that's what happens, and you give penalty away.
We have 3 returning today, obviously a disappointing result. Harrison Hampton, Danny Kieron, no foul. We'd be happy to have them back in the side. Yeah,
it's good to get them back in. The experience of Craven and H we've missed. It's good for them to get some game time, and it's good to see fans back. But yeah, it's they're back, but looks like we probably lost Ryan Ince for a couple of weeks with a knee injury. But even having those guys back, performance isn't good enough, and that's ultimately what counts. For the full group, we need to be better than what we have been.
2 defeats on the bounce now. You must be itching to get back on the training field to Swinton next week.
Yeah, we are. We've got ourselves in this situation. There's only us who'll get out of it. We've got to work hard on the training field. We've got to get our combinations going again. We've got to put our energy in the right areas of the game. It's something I keep talking about, and I thought against Leigh we did that. And the point when we do that and put it in the right areas, you get the right results and the right performances. But disappointed by the performance, not good enough, and apologies once again to everyone who turned up today.
So you touched on Ince coming off with an injury. Are we looking elsewhere casualty-wise?
Yeah, I don't think we've picked anything else up apart from Ince, so we'll see tomorrow when the boys turn in.